If you're wondering if I'm TFing, I am, and I'm doing it hard. Did you happen to see that there's a new Transformers Funko thing today? That's right. And are you confused?
Yeah.
You are confused?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty. Do you know who Optimus Prime is and Megatron? Could you tell who is who?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, tell me the major difference.
Optimus Prime has a blue helmet and like a red suit. Who was the other one? Megatron? I don't know what he looks like, but I can point him out.
Optimus Prime is an Autobot, and Megatron is a Decepticon. That is the biggest difference.
What is the difference between a Decepticon and an Autobot?
Decepticons are bad guys. Autobots are good guys.
But how can you tell the difference if he's bad or good?
Because they have a logo on their chesticle.
This is dumb. They look too much alike.
But we're also talking about limited edition, because limited edition has gone wild. Remember Girls Gone Wild? They just ran around with their little boobies and their little clammies all hanging out. Remember that?
Okay, don't call it a clammy.
And they got their bee-holes out. Remember that?
Do you think they ever checked ID before they filmed them? Because that's sort of like sketchy now that I think about it.
Limited edition gone wild. And we're
Wait,
gonna talk
there's
about
boobs?
it. Before we get started, go over to MISCHIEFtoys.com and pick yourself up something nice this Labor Day weekend, because we have a big sale coming your way. If you buy a figure on MISCHIEFtoys.com, you will get an AP pin. We're digging through all of our AP pins to find the special one for you that will come with your brand new figure.
AP stands for artist proof, which is the proof that we get before the final run so that we can look at it and approve it and make sure it's good to go. Not only do you get an artist proof pin with every single purchase of any in-stock figure on the website, you will also get a chance at a signed figure by Chris and myself.
Not only that, but we might be throwing in a couple of gold AP pins like Narrator, Malator, or even that brand new Tiki Ghastly with his little treasure chest. Be on the lookout this weekend by going over to MISCHIEFtoys.com now, signing up for our newsletter so you see all the new things coming your way this Labor Day weekend.
This offer is valid until Monday, September the 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Also, you don't want to miss out on Mischief in the Making, where you are in the driver's seat to make a brand new figure for Mischief Toys, along with a group of panel members to make the best decisions to make the best figure Mischief Toys has ever produced. You won't only be making the figure, but you'll also be making the pin, apparel, and much, much more. Go to MISCHIEFtoys.com and sign up now, and it only will be open until this upcoming Monday, September the 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern. Wow, a lot of things are happening at 8 p.m. Eastern on September 1st for Mischief Toys.
Yeah.
I'm ready to TF hard, Heather. So what this is Optimus Prime from a version of Magic the Gathering, like a TCG set. This is like a comic book cover? I don't even know what you call it. It's just Magic the Gathering Optimus Prime. Now, here's my question to you.
What do you mean a comic book cover?
It looks like it looks like a comic book cover.
Wouldn't it be like a card?
But I'm saying it's the size of a comic book cover. Is it possible that they're working with Magic the Gathering because of Cynthia being there? Because Cynthia formerly worked for Magic.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, worked. So maybe she had a connection and made this happen before she went, because this is a very odd thing to turn into a Funko Pop. This seems like something somebody came up with this idea, i.e. Cynthia, and they created this. Okay, so here is a Funko Pop that's exclusive for limited edition. So this is an Ultra, and there's 5,000 pieces, and it's going to be available tomorrow at 9 a.m. There was a lot of posts today about limited edition Funko Pops, and I feel like Funko is going heavy on limited edition, and
as they should.
And for a good reason, because people want limited edition Funko Pops. Now, do we want 5,000 limits and 9,500 limits? I guess we all have our preference. Personally, I think that's okay. I'm fine with it, just as long as you're pitching in a couple of like low number things. Now, the funny thing about all of this is that I don't believe we've seen anything that's been super, super, super low yet. Because
you're talking like 99 and below, right?
Right.
Yeah,
because
I don't think we have.
Those items are supposed to be like autographed. Remember, originally it said it was going to be like autographed or something, so we have no idea what that looks like. But right now they're going hard and heavy on higher limited numbers. And I would love to see Funko, you put out something that is super low numbered, Not because I care about it or like I'm going to want it, because maybe I will, but I just want to see what happens.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens with the sale, and I really want to see angry people.
Same.
That's what I'm down
That's
for.
my favorite part of
I
these
love when
shops.
people get angry over this shit. It's so great.
This is exciting though. Do you think that this is going to be a pop that's going to sell out fairly quickly?
I don't know.
It's hard to say because Naruto, it seems like sort of popular, but sort of like not as popular as other animes. But it's also 5,000 piece, but like, do people care that it's 5,000 piece, you know?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if people care about 5,000, 9,500 pieces. Like I said, I'm into it. I've purchased many Funko Pops that have been at these limited numbers. Will the fans care about that? I mean, look, if you look at the comments, smells like a resale. Not from me, of course. The site would never let me buy a limited piece on release. I see it's 5,000 pieces. Like, I don't think you're gonna have a problem. So no queue, no site errors, limited to 9,500 pieces. It's available for pre-order. Already got 2. It was super smooth. I said 3 hours ago nobody wanted that shit. I mean, it's a 9,500 piece Funko Pop. I don't expect something like this to go like super fast.
No.
Like, there's going to be a little bit of time on this piece. I think it's a cool piece, and I think it's something that wrestling fans would like. Everybody loves Stone Cold. So this was posted. Here are the scheduled retailer LE Funko drops for September. Event is up there, which we've talked about, that you have a bad taste in your mouth about. Walmart is up there, and there's a first comment. Wow, Walmart, question mark, wow. So I don't know if people were excited about that. Amazon, Hot Topic, and then, of course, Toy Temple. Now, there was somebody in the comments that did not like Toy Temple either. F Toy Temple respectfully. 100%, I won't lie. I'm loving the LE drops, but Hot Topic and such are fine, but these smaller businesses are doing a shit job.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Maybe
how they're
them
dropping
being
it.
Smaller.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting. Okay. I see limited pieces dropped. There was one, it was the Nice Pool that dropped on Target. Mm-hmm. And it was up for quite a while. It still might be up today.
Really?
But it really depends on how like hot the item is. Like, do people really want it or not? Nice Pool, when the film came out, if they dropped it then, I think people would have eaten it up instantly.
Yeah.
So you were virtually looking at like every week almost,
Yeah.
where they're dropping a brand new limited edition piece, and all these businesses have completely jumped on board.
Yeah.
They're
You know,
all in.
the worst one in my experience is Walmart. The only one that I would say would be even worse than Walmart would be Walgreens, but we haven't seen that.
The other thing I want to mention is, okay, Hot Topic, Amazon, and Walmart are there, right? 9,500 pieces. Evend and Toy Temple are here. Are Funko allowing these companies to dip in more on limited edition exclusives than ever before? Because as we know from businesses in the past, they had to make a certain amount of money off of Funko or sell a certain amount of Funko in order to have a limited edition piece or a special piece. What am I saying? Like an exclusive
Like an
piece.
exclusive. Well,
Yeah.
now they're not really doing exclusives so much anymore because they all have that QR code sticker, right? Would this count as like a retailer exclusive, or is this just, hey, do you want to partner on a limited edition drop?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
I'm very curious about that now that you brought that up though, because yes, you're right. With the exclusive pieces with like your own exclusive sticker, you had to sell a ridiculous amount of pops each year to be able to get one.
And here's Event and Toy Temple, and I don't know what they sell. I don't know how much they sell. Maybe they're much bigger businesses than the folks that we know. They're on a list along with Amazon, Hot Topic, and Walmart.
Yeah.
Arguably the biggest companies especially Amazon and Walmart, the biggest companies in the world.
Yeah,
That's pretty
wild.
crazy to like share that little picture with them. That's like us at Dream sharing the stage with like DMC.
Yeah, that
Or
was
Fluffy.
That was wild.
9,500 piece Billy the Puppet. I don't know why he's that color.
Do you see what I'm seeing on the window? How it looks almost like a TV going in and out?
Yeah.
Is it supposed to look like an old VHS or something?
Maybe, because the first comment here says interesting window treatment. First time for that. Always cool to see new stuff like that.
Like a blood spatter you would see, but we've seen blood spatter. I don't recall ever seeing anything
I think
like
this is cool as shit. I like his little green shoes.
His green shoes are cool. They look glittery, but it's just really weird. And I'm going to be honest with you. The Billy Pops don't really do it for me. I don't know
Really?
why. I think it's like the shape of his head. It's just Billy the Puppet as a pop isn't my favorite thing, I think.
Spider Cat, which is a flocked one.
Oh, 5K.
Bob's Big Boy, which is a glitter.
1,200.
Then you have the Mask of the Phantasm.
3,500.
Phantasm character. and then Godzilla, which is like classic Godzilla.
Yeah,
so,
but that's the big one, and that's a 1,200 piece.
it's a cool looking piece, though.
It is very cool, but like, are people buying 1,200 of these? Because they're like the really big ones, right? The jumbo chans.
Just like the Optimus Prime I own. Everybody loves Godzilla.
But do
Godzilla's
1,200 people want it?
Honestly, I feel like this one's going to do well. There are a lot of Godzilla fans out there.
There really are.
Me personally, I'm not crazy about Bob's Big Boy. Do not care about that at all. The Spider Cat is really fun. I do like that one. But the Phantasm is so badass. That is a pop
fun.
that I would like. That's a girl. But I would love...
She's fun.
That film was really good, but I would love that pop. That movie came out when I was much younger,
It looks
and
like
I loved it.
It looks like she's walking through water. Or like
It's
running through
like
water.
smoke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She has like smoke and stuff
Cool.
like that. It's such a cool character, though.
That's
so
really
that's a
neat.
cool piece, and that's 3,500. So that's one of the higher numbered pieces here. Godzilla being 1,200. I don't know. You're asking
Big
if they're
Boy
going to
is
sell out. I
1,200.
feel like they're going to go. And this Spider Cat goes up on the 5th of September at 9 a.m. PT, which will
would
be
12
noon here.
our time.
Yeah, noon our time. I like this one. It looks like a blimp. It looks like
It
a
really
blimp.
did, or like a parade.
Like a parade
Like,
float.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's what it reminds me of, something like that.
That's at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
You're going to have to use your rewards. This person says, finally have enough rewards points for this
You
one.
know, that's funny they say that because look at their name, Cat Dad.
Whoa!
So it's like perfect that they have rewards points for the kitty cat.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So that's one thing to keep in mind. If you're going to buy these pieces, the limited edition pieces on Funko.com, by using like your membership, you have to have points built up, which means you have to buy things on Funko.com in order to earn those points. And I've earned a ton of points. If something pops up, I'm usually able to afford it points-wise.
Yeah, and I would suggest that your best spending would be to go after the super high LE stuff on like the regular sale, assuming it doesn't sell out at 9,500.
I completely agree.
Yeah, like if it's a 9,500 like anime, you might have a hard time with that. But if it's a 9,500, like if that Big Boy was 9,500 and you're
You don't
like
have to worry
really
about
big into Big Boy, you can get that on the public drop.
Possibly. Let's not say that, because
Well, you
never know
most
with these
likely
things.
could.
You never know, because lately these limited edition pieces have been selling out right away.
But
they were
they've
lower
been the
numbers.
really
They were
cool
lower
ones
numbers,
and
but
lower
they were
LE.
selling really fast. It looks like there's a heartbeat again with Funko. Like,
Yeah.
no wonder they're ramping up. Let's keep pulling this stuff out. Let's keep doing it. I'm excited to see this happen. The Phantasm is my favorite of the bunch. Lately, when they're putting these sales up, I miss them all. It isn't that I'm trying, though. It's that I just completely forget about it. For Phantasm, I'm actually going to set a little alarm for myself so I remember, so I can go in and buy them. And remember that when you buy these pieces, it is 2 per person. So you have to be in there quick, especially for the limited stuff, because people are
Okay.
buying them up fast.
So you spend your points, but you can get up to 2.
Up to 2 on the ones that I have seen.
That's cool.
If you want limited edition, go over to Funko.com. You can check out the limited edition tab, sign up and get yourself like a little account on there, make your purchases, build up your points, and then use those points to get the limited edition pieces. Now you're using your points for the chance at it, then you have to spend cash on top in order to get the piece. So it's a 2-part system.
Yeah, that's sort of annoying.
Just remember that going in if you've never done it before, or maybe you don't understand it. Funko, you're doing big things, and I'm really, really excited about it, and I can't wait to see what limited edition pieces we're going to see in the future. You got me with Phantasm, right by the Nut Grundles. Guys, what do you think about limited edition? We'd love to know all of your thoughts and more in the comment section down below. Which one is your favorite that we showed here? Are you going after any of them or all of them? Are you seeing that Funko has a heartbeat again because of these limited edition pieces?
And do you agree with me about Billy the Puppet being sort of weird that he has a wide head?
In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Kate T, Edward Joseph, Ash Manor, Gawk Daddy, Doug Blair, Brian Gracie, Christopher Knockoff, Brian Framillo, Gloom and Greco, Scott Field, Frank Wilson is a Giant Grizzly, Damian Lauderhand, Eric Rasmussen, Jessica Eaton, and Cody Wilcox. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. Head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast to learn how you can become a patron of our channel. It is a really fun time every single month when we go live with our patrons via Google Meet. We do giveaways. We show you upcoming Mischief Toys things and much more. In the next Google Meet call in September, we're going to talk a lot about New York Comic Con, and we may even show you the day one exclusive depending on when that call happens. You'll be the first to see it. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be super epic, and the prizes that we have to give away are super epic too. So go and check it out at patreon.com/Gastlecast. You can join as low as $5 to be a part of those calls, but $10 and $20 will have you a part of the giveaways. Don't miss out. It's great. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss our new content. We have a blast here. Come back and watch us every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern. All right, that's all we've got for you. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.